Welcome to the Single Mom Life, powered by the Single Mom Network. I am one of your hosts, Stephanie Tiller.
I'm Jill Douglas.
And I'm TJ Alvarado.
We're here to make sure that you get the resources that you need to be able to go on with your everyday life, as well as, have those resources for your business, as well as your careers.
So today we have an awesome show for you. And I know you ladies have been wondering, what can I do to improve my health and fitness? Well, if you haven't noticed, we have an awesome guest who's going to come on board and help us understand the importance of making time for ourselves, from balancing that meal to nutrition, and address those challenges we have as single moms, because after all, we do it all. But ladies, do we do it for ourselves? Like, when was the last time you really committed to the gym or a workout? Or when was the last time you did that yoga DVD? You've got to take care of yourself, and we understand that health is wealth. Yeah. So we have our very own go-to health and fitness expert, Anna Sander, who's going to join us. She is an esteemed trainer, does a ton of things at Lifetime Fitness, but she also has her own business, and she's here to share all those benefits that she provides at First Nutrition Fitness. And we're going to bring her on board in just a second. Stay tuned.
Okay, so we are joined here by Anna.
Hey.
Hello, and tell me the name of your business again.
The name of my business I work for is called First Fitness Nutrition.
Okay, First Fitness Nutrition. So she has some magic, because I know as a single mom running the show, first of all, we do usually come last, right? And then fitting it all in. So we know exercise is important. I'd love for you to touch on why it's so important, and then this is the best part, how to fit it in, what fast things we can do. Like, the kids are screaming, dinner needs to be made, but how do we take care of ourselves just at home? So we're going to show some moves. She's going to give us some moves to do too.
Absolutely. So finding time for yourself is extremely important. I know life gets hectic and you think, where do I fit all of this in? Mm-hmm. You kind of get stuck in like a hamster wheel, doing the same thing over and over, waking up in the morning, going to work, taking care of the kids. But where are you spending time on yourself? And if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to do a good job of taking care of other people. So you need to make sure that you are your first priority. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
we cannot hear that enough. Right.
Seriously. It's all about you. So you've got to find some time to get her done. So so what I would recommend for you, if you're like, I can't afford a gym, I don't have the money to, that's okay. I'm going to show you some things today that you can do at home.
That's great.
That is free. That costs absolutely no money. All it's going to cost you is your time. And what do you have to lose except some weight? So you've got this.
And gain more time.
And gain more time, yes.
And you can eat more because you're working out.
Yes, absolutely.
Bring it on down to food.
So, and also, if you're one of those people that can get to a gym, I say go get it, because at the gym, you're going to get to meet new people, and you're going to see faces, and you're going to have interactions with other people who are along the same journey as you. You guys are there for the same thing, wanting, to achieve the same goals, which is, health and wellness. And it's important to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, people who you're going to go and you're going to see show up every day, and they become your friends, and they become your family. So that's really important, to have the motivation there. So yes, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, I'm so excited to see the moves.
Yeah.
We got show us 2 or 3 good moves get your blood flowing, but are also
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, they're going to do this. So if you're at home and you're like, oh my goodness, I just need to do this at home, do these simple moves. It's very, very easy. So you girls ready to go?
I'm ready.
Yes. Don't they look so adorable, beautiful? They are ready. They're like Rocky in the ring. So ready. Okay, guys. So the first move that I'm going to have them do, the first exercise, is just a simple squat. So you're going to stand hip width apart, and you're going to squat down. You're going to stick your booty out like you're going to sit on the toilet. Okay? So you're going to have a seat like you're sitting on the toilet, and you're going to squat down. Like TJ's doing right here. That's right, girls. Keep going as far as you can go. And then go ahead and stand on up. Now, when you squat down, I want you to keep your face straight. Don't ever look down. Don't ever look up. Like your eyes should be right here. So go ahead, girls, and go ahead and do another squat. Go on down.
And do you want
Stick
your
that
heels
booty
up
out.
or down? Do you want them?
Perfect. Your heels are staying down.
Okay.
Keep your heels down.
Get the heels down?
Yep, heels down. There we go. And go ahead and stand on up. Keep that booty out. Yeah, get your booty going, ladies, okay? Sit on that toilet.
Heels.
So
Like
you
the
got
way
this.
back?
You
I've
got
been
this.
doing them all
Back.
wrong, so I'm learning something
So
today.
I'm gonna have them give me, go ahead and
Yes.
let's do 10
Yes.
squats. So here we go, 10, 9, 8, come on, 7, 6, come on, 5,
Close the book.
4,
Boom.
3, squeeze, 2, and 1. Yes, give me 5. That
Nice.
was amazing.
Yes.
That was
There you
amazing.
go.
Grew. Did anybody see a girl?
So remember, when you're doing any type of exercise, to always get, if you have any medical issues, always check with your doctor before you start any exercise program. And also, when you are doing these exercises, make sure that your form is correct. So you don't want to ever hyperextend your neck. Be very careful with your joints. If anything hurts, stop. You should never be in pain. If you feel some burning, burning's okay because you're building muscle, but never any pain. Pain says to back off.
Burn, baby, burn.
Now, I must tell you, when you do so many squats and so many lunges, the very next day, when you go to sit on that toilet seat, you are going to feel like you're 90, and you're going to like really get down there, and you're going to be like, oh, okay, just keep going, baby.
That's a good
You
sign.
got it. You got it. You know it works.
you did something.
So
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely. Okay. So the next exercise we're going to do is we are going to do some lunges. We're going to do some split lunges. Okay. So we are going to switch from our left leg to our right leg. We're going to start off with some forward lunges. So TJ, could you please demonstrate what a forward lunge looks like? There you go. Good. So notice how TJ's form is upright. Very good, TJ. And her knee is going almost touching, but not quite, to the ground. And she's doing a split lunge where she's going back and forth from her right leg to her left leg. Now,
And I know that front knee, right? You're not supposed to get
Right.
it like really far out.
right.
You want it just to be
Yep.
up and down.
Perfect.
Okay.
She's doing a perfect split lunge. So
Perfect,
she can
girl.
also do a walking lunge. So if you ladies want to demonstrate a walking lunge, yep, towards the camera. So this is called a walking lunge. Let's go ahead and start with our right leg coming out first. Go ahead. Now keep your abs tight. Keep those glutes tight. Your glutes, curl it under. There you go. Do you feel that stretch? All right, and go ahead and walk forward, guys. There you go. And down. Awesome. Yes. There you go. And go ahead and take another step. Perfect. All right, guys. Yes.
Nice.
Very nice. So these are simple exercises you can do at home. Now, to have sexy arms for when you wear dresses and you want to look absolutely hot in that dress, there are things you can do. You can do wall push-ups. So if you're the kind of person you don't want to get down on the floor, that's okay, I've got you. So you can do push-ups against the wall.
Maybe one of you turns to your
Or
back.
you can use a chair to do a push-up. So what you would do is you would take a stool or a chair or your wall. There you go. Yep, ladies, come on down. Perfect.
It's the same one.
Yep, you guys can, that would actually be best. Because then you guys can push against each other. Yep, so let me just move that. Yes, you guys can alternate. So these are simple exercises you can do right in your living room or right in your kitchen. So, okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and take it down slowly. It's not about the speed, it's more about the form, okay? If you're doing the proper form, then you're working exactly what you need to be working. Good, yep, keep on coming down. Good, let's do 5 more.
Single mom.
Yes, here we go. 5, you can do this at home.
With your kids.
4,
Woo.
3, come on. I know, 2. Ooh, she's getting fancy on us. 1. That was fantastic, you guys.
Nice. Awesome. Well, so those are some really, really great things that you can do at home, just super simple. But you know, the other part, and I want to touch on 2 things. is your nutrition. Because if you're working out, that's great, but it's the inside that really counts. So, I mean, not the outside, you know, they go together is what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely.
So I want you to touch on two things. One is supplements, nutrition, like what kind of, you know, vitamins and things we should have. And then also, like healthy food. It's so much easier to go to the store and get something in a package. It's cheaper. The sodas, I mean, we live in Coca-Colaville here in Atlanta, but it is everywhere. So I want you to talk about, you know, supplements and stuff like nutrition.
Okay.
And then also like healthy foods, meal prep. How do you do that amongst everything else?
Okay, so I will just share this very quickly with you. I've lost 80 pounds.
Woo!
Thank you.
Yes, good job.
It's taken me 3 years to lose 80 pounds. I'm still on my journey. I still have 40 more pounds to go. So for those of you who are trying to lose weight and eat healthy, I've been where you are, and I'm still on my journey. I'm not done yet. The hardest part is getting started, and you can get started. I've come off of 6 medications out of 7. Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So you can do this, but it's consistency. It's showing up. Weight loss, 80% of it is nutrition. 20% of it is exercise. Yes, the exercise helps to speed our metabolism up. It gets our endorphins pumping. It gives us the feel good. But you have to really watch what you're putting into your mouth. So a lot of things I had to cut out. I had to cut out sugar. I had to cut out processed foods. If it's white, it ain't right. Just make simple switches. Like if you're eating white rice, switch to brown rice. You know, little changes like that can really change everything. If you have to have a soda, if you're like, I absolutely have to have that, switch to Diet Coke. Now, Diet Coke, I don't want to endorse and say, oh, go drink Diet Coke. It's not, it's full of stuff you shouldn't have. It's full of lots of chemicals. The stuff is just not good. But I'm just giving you options, like if you're in a bind and you don't want to have the sugar, but you have to really be careful with what you're putting in your body. Just, you know, staying away from processed foods, like I said. Red meat, you know, yes, some of it's good for you. Lean, you want to stick with lean meats. It's very important. Like if you have a steak, sometimes, okay, you have a steak. Like I'm not saying, oh, take everything away. I'm just saying, watch what you're eating. Instead of eating white potatoes, you know, switch it, you know, for something else. Switch it to, you know,
a sweet potato.
A sweet potato, yes, absolutely. Sweet potato is so good for you. Making small changes, it all adds up to one great big change. And people are like, well, how have you been able to keep the weight off? It's because I've made all these little changes.
It's like a lifestyle shift. It's not a diet. It's not a
diet.
You know, it's not a sacrifice. It's just a whole change.
Yes.
You shop differently. You look at food differently.
Everything is different now. Everything is different now. But the biggest thing for me is surrounding yourself with a strong support system, getting friends around you who are there for you, who are going to cheer you on, who are going to help you through those hard times, who are going to rip food out of your mouth when you shouldn't be eating that, right?
Speaking of,
Yes.
as a single mom and you're about to eat, you really don't eat. You feed the kids first. That's where you're you know, taking it right out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
So help us as single moms figure out how do we make sure that we actually eat? Because I know, you know, I'll cook for the kids and make sure they're fed, and then I'm last and it might be cold. And I'm like, oh, that needs to be for the lunch tomorrow. Or you just don't even eat it. So what are some tips you can give us with like cooking our food? Because, you know, the healthy food, like plant-based diet, may not be something that I'm giving my kid.
Exactly.
How do we?
You have to prep. You have to be prepared. So, you know, always pack some snacks and put it in your purse. That way when you get hungry, you're not going to, you know, the vending machine at work and grabbing a candy bar. You're not grabbing a Coke out of the vending machine. You've got your snack pre-packed. Like the night before.
Don't ever be hungry with nothing
Don't
to
ever
eat.
be hungry. Keep something in your purse, some nuts, just something healthy, trail mix, something healthy that you can go grab when you're having a sweet tooth and you just need a little fix. Also do meal prep, like I don't do this all the time, but I try to. Once a week I'll sit down and I'll do meal prep at home where I'll put out containers and I'll do a big batch of things like chicken or, chili, like turkey chili or whatever. And I will pre-make my meals, put it in the freezer, and that way, life gets crazy, you go to work. That way I don't have to think about what am I going to make for dinner tonight. I just go in the freezer, take it out, boom, done, defrost it. Before you go to work, you can take out your meal prep and you can put it in the crock pot. And that way when you get home from work, boom, dinner is ready to go. Yeah. So there are so many things you can do to help yourself out. The meal prep, the snacks, the healthy snacks, surrounding yourself with good choices, with people who are like-minded, people who are going to support you.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So some tips. She gave a whole ton.
I know.
She gave a ton. I hope you wrote it down to watch this again.
Amazing. So we're going to end with a few tips. We each have some tips that we're going to give you, a nugget that you can take away. I have two really fast ones. One is shop the perimeter of your grocery store. Yeah. So, the middle aisles is all going to be processed stuff. So you want to shop the perimeter where there are the vegetables, the meats, you can look for your lean meats, things like that. And the other one, I know as a single mom and someone who's been on EBT or food stamps, government assistance programs, that's hard to buy healthy foods because they're usually more expensive. There is a program in Georgia, and I know it exists in some other states as well in the United States, called Wholesome Wave. And if you look up Wholesome Wave Georgia, for example, your EBT card, your food stamps, they will go for twice as many at some local farmers markets for you to get fresh food. So that was a lifesaver for me and my kids. It was amazing. So those are my two tips.
Awesome.
Who's next? I know, right?
Well, I'll go ahead. So my tip to you is cut out all that extra sugar, okay? Sugar and sugar. All my 20s and 30-year-olds, right? Baby on baby. Sugar is sugar is sugar. Even though it's fruit, you want to be concerned about the carb content. Absolutely. You want to stick to berries, right? Because they have lower carb content. When you're getting those fancy salads and they have all this fruit, it's not necessary. Cut that sugar out, cut the calories, and cut the fat. Baby on baby, we know that's too many babies, that's too much sugar.
Okay, so my tip is to start again or start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. Yes. I started my journey a long time ago. I fell off track. It just, I was fit, I was fine, I felt good. But then, of course, I had to go back. And then going back at it was probably the hardest thing. So start. If you haven't started, you have to start somewhere. I have no idea, again, what these ladies were talking about, but I'm taking notes. I'm going to restart myself. So restart if you need to. Ladies, gentlemen, whoever is listening, restart again. Get back into it. Get back into the swing of things.
And so, Anna's tip, and tell us again where we can find you.
You can, my website, I work for a company. We've got wonderful supplements. It's anna.firstfitness.com. I also teach water aerobics at Lifetime Fitness in Johns Creek. So if you're ever in the area and you want to come work out with me, I put on fabulous classes. I put on WTRX, which is boot camp in the water, on Saturdays. So you can find me there. I teach swim lessons, I lifeguard, I kind of do it all. I dance a lot. Find something that you're passionate about. Exercise will be so much better if you do something that you love doing. Like come dance Wednesday nights. Dance Jam with Josh. He is so funny and crazy and wild. Like, you will want to keep coming back for more. But Lifetime Fitness in Johns Creek is an amazing gym. Come be my guest. And feel free to just reach out to me. Find me on Facebook, Anna Sander. And So thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
I think I might come through the dance. I love dancing.
Dance party.
Right? It's like a party. Wonderful. Wednesday nights, it's a dance party.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you heard it here.
Until next time.
Until next time, we want you to come back and join us at The Single Mom Life, powered by the Single Mom Network, where dreams meet opportunity. Till next time, ciao, babies.
Bye, guys.